About 6:15 this morning, LFP crews were dispatched to a possible commercial structure fire with the awning on the outside of this building on fire. The crews arrived. They said they had fire showing on the second and third floor. They set up operations. They made their way into the interior, searching for any possible fire. They made their way onto the roof, opened up the roof, and found out that they had fire in the upper floor of the structure. Within about 16 minutes, we filled out a second alarm, bringing in a whole extra set of companies. We had to advance to a third alarm fire, which means we brought in 3 sets of box alarm companies. Right now, we are still mitigating the fire, as you can see, with all our master streams up, trying to extinguish the fire. We are working with the property reps here and Red Cross for all displaced individuals. Right now, we have no injuries reported and no casualties.
How many people have been displaced?
There's about 37 apartments that are occupied in this one building. So again, we're working with property reps, going through the list of names and contacting all those individuals. We have a TARC bus set up over here, so those individuals can stay warm while we work with Red Cross.
What's making this fire challenging?
Just access, getting to it, with an apartment complex, especially with it being up in the upper attic of the floor of the apartment complex. Again, we just want to make sure we can get all our apparatus in the right position, get our aerial master streams up, and get as much water on it as quickly as possible.
You said how many companies you got out here, but how many firefighters in total are working on this?
Oh man, pretty close to 100 firefighters for sure.
Were there any rescues?
No known rescues. I'm sure a lot of people self-evacuated, and we assisted a lot of individuals out, but not anything labeled as actual rescues right now.
Are the other buildings evacuated as well?
I would imagine they are, just for safety purposes. Again, we have this whole 2-block radius pretty much shut down.
I know you're going to investigate this, but do you have a point of origin on this? Was it on the roof on the first floor?
Again, it got called in as an awning on the exterior on fire, so they're probably going to check from the outside in, like did that run up, did it actually get into the attic space or not. Again, arson, once we get a chance, they will be able to. Arson's been on scene as early as the first alarm. So.
And I mean, obviously, you see water coming out of the top floors. Can anyone live in this building at all?
No, this building's not going to be occupied at all. It's not going to sustain anything. Yeah.
I mean, all of this water, though, it's also flooding nearby cars that are parked here.
Yeah, and it's cold. It's cold, right? So we got to get some salt down, make sure we're not letting a lot of that ice build up. But that's just part of it. Again, we're hooked into all the hydrants around here because we have to. Again, the Louisville Water Company, they're a very strong company. Our water sources are very strong in the city, so we're able to supply. They're able to supply us, and we're able to extinguish this fire as quickly as possible.
Another hazard is the building could collapse.
It could. And that's why we do set up to protect the collapse zones, make sure everybody's back far enough, and but we are watching that to make sure there is no collapse.
Is it in danger of collapsing?
It's hard to say right now. Again, that's why we have a lot of people on scene. A lot of people are doing different jobs. We have people extinguishing fire. We have safeties monitoring the scene, going around doing 360s and looking at the structure to make sure if there is any changes, we're reporting those. Yeah, very busy area. Luckily, schools are out today with President's Day, so we don't have a lot of that school traffic coming through. Police are doing a good job of setting up a perimeter and diverting traffic in other areas, so we should be okay for now. But if anything does change, we'll update that.
And you said Red Cross is on scene as well?
Yeah, Red Cross, and again, we're working with Red Cross, EMS, and the property management company, and getting everybody that is going to be displaced into a safe place.